The Dan Le Batard Show at Stugotz is presented by DiGiorno. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
Do you like music that helps you reminisce until there's nothing left to reminisce about?
Do you like listening to crooning old codgers who only show up to work one day a week?
Hey, I resemble that remark.
Then you're going to love Greg Cote and the Heehaw 3
Greatest Hits album.
If you love all your melodies with the elegance and flair of the Zagak Pack from the waist up,
But with lots of super party hits because you're all Miami from the waist down.
Then the Greg Cote and the Heehaw 3 Greatest Hits album is just for you.
with songs that'll make your Mima want to crank on that jukebox like Puka Nakua,
Back in my day,
King of the Road,
Nellie's Diner,
And we're wearing pants now.
an original Brill Cream jingle.
Baby It's Cold Outside, Why Didn't You Tell Me?
It's Vegas, baby.
That kind of thing. And you know it.
I love cruises. I used to be a morning man.
I've got the Trade Dan Marino Blues. All 370 of these straight-up bangers can be yours for the very low price of
$79.99.
Now, why $79.99, Greg?
I figure it'll pay my cable bill.
Either way, just send a self-addressed stamped envelope to Greg Cote, care of Chris Cote, care of the Dan Le Batard Show, care of Meadowlark Media, Miami, Florida.
The first 200 customers get not only Greg Cote and the Heehaw 3's greatest hits, but also a VHS from my personal collection, including timeless classics such as
Swing Vote, A League of Their Own, Freaky Friday, Remember the Titans, Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off, Justice League, High School Musicals 1, 2, and 3, From Justin to Kelly, The Rookie of the Year, Remember the Titans, and many more.
Yo, check 1, 2, check 1, 2. Yo, Vegas! Yo, how y'all feeling this morning? How the f y'all feeling this morning, yo? Hey, yo, check this out. Y'all don't know how excited I am right now, you know what I'm saying? I've been here 19 years, you know what I'm saying? I've been living here now for 19 years, you know what I'm saying? And you don't know how crazy it is to me right now for where I live at here in Las Vegas to have a Super Bowl. We got the Super Bowl this year, and you know what? It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy this weekend. I know it's gonna be crazy this weekend, you know what I'm saying, in the whole nine. Hey, yo, check this out. Are y'all ready to rock? Are y'all ready to rock? Hey, yo, check this out. Check this out. When I say flavor, you say flavor. Flavor. When I say flavor, you say flavor. When I say yeah, you say boy. Yeah. When I say lost, you say Vegas. Lost. When I say Dan, you say Le Batard. Dan. See, gotcha. Hey, yo, check this out. If you're feeling real good right now, let me hear you say, oh. Say, oh. Come on, say, oh. Say, oh. Come on, say, oh. Come on, say oh. Now let me hear you say oh. Come on, say oh. One more time, say oh. Come on and say oh. Everybody say yeah. Say yeah, boy. Now somebody, everybody in the spot right now, scream! One time before we start the show, I gotta hear this real loud. Y'all gotta let me hear this real loud. Everybody over here, everybody all in the middle, everybody in the back, all over here, even all y'all up there. I see y'all back there, you know. Come on, wave your hands in the air. Where y'all at? I see y'all back there. Everybody in place, throw your hands in the air. Wave them like you just don't care. If you want a rock shock, turn the mother out. Everybody say, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, G, that's how we do it. Hey, yo, so check 1, 2. Welcome to the Dan Le Batard Show right here. You know what I'm saying? At the beautiful Circa. One time, real quick. Real loud, everybody in the place. Let me hear y'all scream this real loud. Let me hear you say, Flavor Flav! There we go. Now, welcome to the Dan Le Batard Show right here in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? With my man Stugotz. You know what I'm saying? And we about to rock the house right now. You know what I'm saying? So, check this out. We could not do this show without, Hey yo, check this out, G, on the strip. Yo, we got Greg Cote, and Heehaw 3.
Thank you, Flav. Flav introducing the Heehaw 3. What a highlight of our long career.
Nice catch.
We've been around since the 60s. Thank you all for being here today to Viva Las Vegas and the Dan Le Batard Show with Stugotz. Are y'all ready for a show? Let's go. Let's introduce the cast. He has only 2 shows remaining in his tenure as executive producer and won't make it to the second one if today goes as he dreads. He's Mike Ryan. She does PowerPoint presentations to find friends, cries from joy on football fields across America, and has an extra tooth. She's Lucy Rodine. He's the handsome nemesis of Billy Gill, a Cubanito meathead who was the object of lecherous desires none of us knew Stugotz still had. He's 10-Day Tony. She can do the nation's finest F1 minute in French, college football coverage in too much Irish, and has 494 favorite teams. She also has feet. She's Jessica Smetana. He's a Nepo baby worth $50 million, the fruit of my cobwebbed loins. I love him like a son, baby. It's Chris Cote. He's the father of Princess Claire and a hockey fan whose show might appear after some games on an occasional Friday. He's King Roy Bellamy. He's a lighthouse of positivity with questionable taste in at least a couple of his tattoos. He's JuJu Gotti. He's afraid of everything except anarchy. He's Billy Gill. He's a despicable scoundrel stuffed with unending lies, but we all love him anyway. He's Stugotz.
God bless football, Billy Gill.
God bless football, Mike Ryan.
God bless football, Roy Bellingham.
God bless football, Jessica.
God bless football, Lucy. God bless football, Chris.
God bless football. What are we got going on here, baby? Let's go.
I feel like I'm about to talk about a Super Bowl, baby. What's up?
You're supposed to God bless football and back to me.
Oh, my bad.
That's okay.
God bless football, Stu.
We gave Flava Flav 2 sentences of dialogue.
Oh, crushed it.
That's why he's the best hype man in the game.
Thank
you, Greg Cote.
All right, guys, we have a Super Bowl coming up in 4 days here in Las Vegas. A big-time game with a lot of pressure, and that means it is time for my final pressure meter of the year. I will start with you, Billy Gill, co-host of God Bless Football. Who has the most pressure on him headed into the Super Bowl?
Is this like a top 5? What is this?
Just pick somebody, Billy.
Well, this is your thing. Like, you usually rank people with the most pressure. You've been doing it the whole season, and then every week you've been wrong, and then you just have to adjust.
Yeah, well, I know, but I'm asking you, who has the most pressure? Yeah.
We rehearsed this.
We also rehearsed it with a working microphone.
Did you really
Forget?
Yeah.
Did you really forget to do the signals week?
It's about right.
The smoke machines ran out of stuff?
There he is. Making some noise for the big guy.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
We hear you now. We can hear you.
I spent all this money so I could get the big noise. I wanted to get the big noise. Thank you.
It was perfectly good pressure meter talk.
Can we go back to it?
We never finished it.
There's so much on the line for Brock
A
Purdy.
working microphone would have been exceptional there.
The Dan Le Batard Show with Stugotz is brought to you by Bayer Aspirin, the official sponsor of Fans' Hearts.
Oh, man. So Patrick Mahomes, guys, for me, he has the most.
He has the least pressure on him in Super Bowl history.
Shanahan. What, even the least amount of pressure?
Shanahan.
You don't want to lose.
Shanahan.
I'm with Shanahan.
Really?
Swifties.
You don't want to lose to the last player selected in the NFL draft if you're trying to be one of the all-time greats. You don't want to do it. You can't do it.
Swifties. She said Taylor Swift. That's strong.
They haven't dealt with loss. They haven't dealt with pain. If they lose this, they're going to go mad.
You guys started with a pressure meter? You guys really did that?
Breeder.
We were taking the 2 minutes that you weren't here, so.
Let me thank a few people here as we get started because this is an exceptional day for us. We're very excited about this. I want to thank Flavor Flav for introducing us to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's a totally ridiculous sentence. I want to thank Greg Cote and his band Heehaw 3 for introducing us.
It's Greg Cote.
That is also a ridiculous sentence.
It's also a fun.
And you've got a situation with Greg Cote's Heehaw 3. He didn't know this, but it's only got 2 members. It's Greg Cote and Heehaw 3, and Heehaw 3 is only 2. I was legitimately explaining it to him. It hadn't dawned on him. Want to thank Circa because we've got a better setup than anybody at the Super Bowl had. And lastly, and most importantly, and I want to get up and have everybody thank you because everywhere we jump, we know you guys are going to catch us. It happens all the time. Unfortunately, Stugotz doesn't want to be here with us today. He wants to be at Radio Row where he dominates.
Yeah, listen, I was having sex with Radio Row, and I haven't had sex with, in months. And what you did is you took me away from me having sex. And so...
he smells like Peter King.
I mean...
It is. It's an orgy of cliches and hot dogs and like talking to Rich
media room
Gannon.
buffets and all that good stuff. Yeah.
I wanted to ask you guys... because we're at the Super Bowl. Like, this is a giant thing for us. I don't go to the Super Bowl. I don't like the commercial excess that this event is as we throw a pool party and a great deal of cold here.
What do you mean you don't like commercial excess?
Well, Billy, what's happening over here? You've been riding him because of his outfit here for a while.
Oh, yeah?
He just looks ridiculous, obviously.
Ridiculous?
I mean,
We're in Las
stand up,
Vegas,
come,
Billy.
Come here, stand up, do a spin for the crowd so everyone can see what it is that you're working with.
Please do.
Guanasso.
Fit check, fit check, fit check, fit check.
Can I tell you something? So Tony lit a cigar before he came out, and then someone that works here.
Yeah.
Drink it in.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, this is a moment.
Look at it.
I have to stop all of this affection and love for a second because no lie here. Mike Ryan was asked before we came out here. We've got a great guest list for you the next couple of days. But he was asked, who's his bucket list guest? Who's the one that he wants above all others? And he's here now. It's Wayne.
Oh, what?
That's right. He has played in Vegas for 65 years, more than 50,000 shows in front of more than 40 million people. He's a compiler.
I said that in your headset. Who would call him a compiler?
It was totally
Who said that?
I can't believe Dan said that.
He's recorded more than 165 albums. 165 of them. And he's still doing the damn thing at 81 years old.
Yeah.
You can catch his residency up close and personal at the Flamingo through June. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome an icon, the Midnight Idol, Mr. Las Vegas himself, Wayne Newton. Come on, make some noise for Wayne Newton. Wayne, it is lovely to see you. And when I was reading about your career, it's comprehensive, it's thorough. I couldn't believe that your career started at 15 years old, a couple of blocks from here, that you started performing at 15 years old.
Actually, I started here at 15 years old. I actually started performing when I was 4 years old. I'm originally from Virginia. And so I had a local radio show at 5 years old, a local television show in Phoenix, Arizona when I was 8 years old until I was 15. And then I came up here at 15.
And what can you tell me about how much you've seen Vegas change over the years?
Because it hasn't changed. It's changed tremendously. When I came here, there were 70,000 people living here. And now we're almost 2 million, right? The change has been interesting, though, because downtown, this area, because I started at the Fremont over here, at 6 shows a day, 6 days a week. 40 minutes on, 20 minutes off, 40 minutes on, 20 minutes off. And because I was not 21, and they really held to that in those days, and this would have been in 1959, because I was not 21, between each show, 6 times a night, I had to go out and stand on the corner of Fremont Street.
That's more shows than we do.
Barely.
And it bugged me at first, but then I got out there and met some of the beautiful ladies working those corners.
My man.
Yes.
Wayne, fist me.
Attaboy. Later. I didn't think we were going to talk about him now. Lucy's got a question for you, Wayne.
Wayne
because
Newton
she
just fisted Chris Cote.
That's crazy.
Super Bowl week.
Because Lucy's fascinated by the things you collect.
Yeah, so I know that you collect a ton of artifacts, and I'm an estate sale girly. Do you ever go to estate sales and find stuff? Like, do you have any tips for me to get more cool, weird things?
Wayne Newton here.
Yeah, that's the question I want to ask. I asked Dan ahead of time to make sure I could ask this question. He said yes, now we're here.
For Wayne, an estate sale is buying an estate.
I do go to some estate sales.
Knew it!
Wow.
Great question, Chris. Eat it.
Wow, aggressive.
I will.
Generally speaking, I do most of the buying on Christie's or Sotheby's or those kind of things, simply because of time. It is, now truthfully speaking, it's so much better to go to what you do than those that I mentioned.
What would be the most eccentric thing in a collection of yours? Like if you had to win a contest for eccentric things that Wayne Newton collects, what would you be showing off?
Oh my goodness! I was going to say my wife, but she's beautiful. She is really beautiful. And but if I collect things like I have the canoe,
of course,
that they use on Golden Pond. Mm-hmm. I have Johnny Cash's Rolls Royce. I have Steve McQueen's Rolls Royce. Mostly cars.
That's it.
Look at his face next to you. Are you creeped out at the radiant smile?
Happy.
Look at how happy he is.
Dude, he's here. Wayne Newton.
It's Wayne Newton.
It's crazy.
It's the dream guest.
I know. Wait, I have top 5 Waynes for you in just a minute.
Oh, wow.
But I do have to ask you and understand, I hope you understand the person asking this question and the nature of my character. But of those 165 albums, which seems like a lot, how many of them were straight money grabs?
All of them.
Fist me again, Wayne. That was great. Yeah, give me again. Yeah, my man.
Let's let him go on Stugotz's top 5 Waynes here.
Oh.
Let's celebrate top 5 Waynes in honor of Wayne Newton here.
It's an odd top 5, isn't it?
It is an odd top 5, but you promised it, so now we need the material. Number 5, any outside looking in?
Nope.
Number 5.
Wayne Gretzky.
Yep. Good Wayne.
The great one.
The great one.
Yes, number 4.
John Wayne. The Duke.
Number 3.
Wayne Krebets.
What?
Mr. Third Down. I mean, come on.
Number 2.
Wayne Newton.
Oh, what? That's disrespectful.
Boo.
Number 1, dude.
Number 1.
Wayne Fonts.
That's a good list. I like that list.
Good job.
No offense, Wayne. Wayne, it was a pleasure having you come through. It was
Get up for Wayne Newton, folks.
Thank you, sir. Do you mind if Mike Ryan holds you? Do you mind if he just...
Tony, do you mind if I hold you?
Come on.
Thank you, Wayne. We know that you are very busy.
Thank you, Wayne.
Thank you, Wayne.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Wayne. My man.
A Las Vegas ambassador. We have
smells delightful.
Yes. We have around the corner here, somewhere. Thank you, Wayne. Is a whole lot of Wu-Tang. We're going to give you a whole lot of Wu-Tang joining us next. I hope you're excited about that. We're starting our Vegas trip off strong here, man. Stay with us. We're going to be right back.
Let's go, Circa. Make some noise.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Dan Le Batard Show at Stugotz is presented by 1-800-Flowers.com, DraftKings official flowers for Valentine's.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Catherine. I'll be your dice dealer for today.
And I'm Samuel, and here we are at the Circuit Casino. We have some of the best dealers here at the Circuit Casino. However, they were off today. Catherine and I are filling in, and we will be number one. We're here to teach you a little bit about dice or craps, either one. They're interchangeable, those words. We have a little puck here that says off and on. One of the simplest rules of craps is when this says off, 7 is good. When this says on, 7 bad. That's the simplest way of explaining dice.
All right.
Now, I give 5 dice out to the player.
All right.
They are allowed to pick 2 of them.
So you throw it. Hi guys, good morning. Welcome to Circa.
Thank you.
Right.
Let's
Have
do
you
this.
guys played this game before?
Never, not one time in my life. I saw it on TV though. I saw it on
Don't worry
TV.
about it. I'll take care of you.
I thought it was a card game until like 3 minutes ago.
This is the best one. Forget about the
But
card.
it's not.
This is
It's
the
not
best.
cards.
Nah.
Yeah, it's the best one. Nice. All right.
What are we starting with here? Please help the
Starting with
kid.
500.
500.
500.
500. Child's play.
Oh, Lucy, that's
Damn.
your money. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Appreciate you, my sister. You feel me?
Seamless. Chris, good luck.
All right, so I think Lucy should roll first. I mean, that's just how I feel about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Lucy.
Also, it wouldn't hurt if you got somebody pretty to blow on those before you roll them.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
11.
Here we go. This is it.
Oh, I didn't even get it all the way there.
9. All right, 9. All right, so now we're on. So now the point that we want to get, is 9. Okay. Now we don't want to say the number I talked about before. That's the bad number now.
I'm acting like I understand a damn thing coming out your mouth, but I do not understand anything, ladies and gentlemen. I am as lost as a child in the woods alone.
6. Okay.
Bit
9.
Oh.
7. And that, my friends, is how crap works. We lose it all. Get it all goes away.
Ain't that a bitch?
Oh, man.
We're going to put 100 up.
I'm telling you, I like it. You got to stack them.
So you have to stack it.
Boom.
Stack them up.
Yep.
We were up, baby.
Go ahead and take these with you. Hey, talking about.
Oh, 7.
Let's go. We won. Look, we get paid. Look, you get paid for everything here.
Hey, the line.
What a lucky.
Remember, when it's off, 7 is
So
good.
I have
You
to
feel
pay
me?
you double.
Come on, man. And that's for the whole neighborhood. My
Still
dog
looking
Stu.
for that 7-Eleven. This is the part you see in the movies. Come on.
Yeah.
Yes,
Come on,
sir.
7-Eleven. 7-Eleven.
Yes, Sirski.
This for Catherine
Come
and
on,
her
7-Eleven.
smiling with my sister-in-law. You feel me? I ain't like that.
6. Ooh, a hard 6. All right, so now the point is 6.
Okay.
And here we go. Looking for that
33, we're all
6.
big winners.
You feel me?
Any 6 works, but 33 is what we want.
Mama needs shoes.
Yep.
Daddy need pampers.
Yep.
You feel me?
Oh.
7 out. Line away. Pay the don'ts and the last come. Get some.
Crap!
Oh.
Guys, this is why I'm here. I'll take you guys home. Let's go. I'm going to roll for an hour.
My shirt rolls down.
Ain't that about a bitch? Lord, Lord, Lord.
22.
4.
Yo,
11.
11.
Okay.
We're good.
We're happy with 11.
Yo, 11.
We happy with
No,
11.
we're not hurt by it.
Come on, beat a little engine that could.
22, baby.
I think I can.
22.
I definitely don't trust his ass.
Why are you throwing it so high?
6.
Because I'm showing you that I am a 22 ski.
Come on.
No roll die outside.
22. Look, it's in Rose's jacket.
Bruh, it's in the jacket sleeve.
Nice shot.
22.
There he is.
5. No,
We're still cooking, folks. 22. Shit. Oh, I was going to do all first.
Hey, you got paid again.
I'm so
9.
9 again.
All right, I'm done. Good night, everyone.
99 more.
Hey.
7.
Yo, baby, is back. She is a machine, ladies and gentlemen.
We're cooking.
She is a machine.
7-11.
4.
All right, we're still good. Now the point. Now we're back on the point.
4.
Bit force, bit force, bit force.
7 out. Line away.
Hey, we're having. That's it for us here. And what do we think? JuJu, you got it a little bit. Let me see.
Man,
You got the bug. You caught it.
When the 7 started hitting, I was like, I can see myself enjoying this. This could be fun.
This is one of the best games for just a group atmosphere. Most other gambling games, it's all like you're in it for yourself. This is the one high fives are going, vibes are high. When the 7s come at the wrong time, it's a little dicey. No pun intended. But
pun intended.
This was fun. Lucy, I saw you. I could see you're gonna be back here later.
There was a moment where I was like, I got a little taste of it.
A little taste.
We might be developing a problem here.
All right, a little taste.
So the camera, you guys can all leave. We're gonna keep playing.
Jets. Damn right. Gang green, baby. Gang green.
Dan has no idea he's surrounded by Jets.
Oh, no, I know. I'm well aware. I'm well aware.
He's a Giants fan. This is Giants all day.
Giant fan, right? He chose separation. He chose wisely.
Rolling Stone has called them the best rap crew ever.
Nice.
I don't know that anyone would disagree with that. They're starting their Las Vegas residency at Virgin Hotels this Friday and Saturday, March 22nd and 23rd. I can't believe that's a thing that's happening.
Yeah.
If I had asked Method Man 30 years ago whether Wu-Tang would be playing a Vegas residency.
Look at his smile.
They released their first new single in 6 years, and they have sold more than 11 million albums. We've got Method Man with us. We've got Raekwon with us. We've got Ghostface Killer. We've got Inspector Death. We've got Master Killer. We got You God. We got Mathematics. And we've got the single strangest tribute that they have ever received by way of introduction. Gentlemen, I want you to look at that stage over there where Greg Cote and Heehaw 3 is going to welcome you in.
Heehaw 3. Come on.
Oh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw.
I love it.
Oh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Thank you, ODB. Respect. Wu-Tang Clan.
So instead of talking about music, let's talk Jets football for a second. I've never been surrounded by so many Jets fans.
Yeah, well,
I don't know how they haven't broken your spirit. How many Jets fans? We got a Cowboys fan, and the rest are Jets fans?
Giants fan as well.
We got Giants fans.
Ravens on this side.
Giants,
Ravens on this side.
All right. So Meth, do you guys watch Jets games together? How mad were you at them this year?
You know what? I wasn't totally upset because we had to take lemons and make lemonade. I mean, when your starting quarterback gets hurt 4 plays into the season, you can't factor that in, you know? And when you have a game plan that you work on for the whole summer and off season and all that, and now that's all scrapped for whatever, yeah, you get a little bit disappointed, but you stand by your team. Am I right? Yeah.
It's such a hard team to stand by, though. You guys agree with that? There's no.
That's his philosophy. So we gonna respect it.
Why did anyone bail on the Jets here? Anyone?
Yeah, I bailed on them.
Did you really?
Yeah. Back in like '83. I went to school crying. The sack exchange broke my heart.
New York sack exchange.
Jack, can you explain to me like how you guys have been friends for this long? Like you guys have known each other since childhood, since high school.
Yeah,
like
junior high.
I thought
And
business
grade
tore
school.
that stuff apart over years usually.
I mean, now a lot of us, our mothers and families knew each other before we even existed. So you know, we come from a lot of parts of town that came and moved together. And this dude I knew like my little brother or my bigger brother since we were like yay high. You know, and that goes the same for all of us. So we just look at each other as real brothers from different mothers. And I think that's the biggest way to sum it up.
Like you and Stu.
Stugotz.
Well, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but Meth kicked Stugotz's ass.
Well, that's according to Meth.
Port Washington.
And lacrosse.
I'm serious.
Believe it or not, they're the same age.
Yes, Hempstead Tigers, lacrosse, Hempstead, thank you, Long Island.
Yeah.
It wasn't a rivalry because they cried a lot when they got hit, but, you know, they were game. Port Washington is still around. They're good guys. Good guys.
Nassau County guys.
Nassau County, baby.
If I'd come to you 30 years ago and said, what's what's the high end on what this is all going to be? What would your dreams have looked like? Have you guys exceeded them?
I think right now we're still trying to get higher thoughts going.
Especially Chef.
One thing about us is that we big dreamers. We've been dreaming since we was little kids, man. I'm talking about from, like Dex said, we knew each other for like 30 years, 35 years of friendship. And, you know, we always feel like we want to do more, you know, and the fans, they really played a major part in making us want to go after our dreams even.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
We ain't finished yet.
Yeah.
Are you're emotional right now? You're emotional.
A little bit, a little bit. Nah, that's that cold air. That's the wind chill. That's that cold air.
That happened to me when my microphone wasn't working.
Oh, nice. Nah, Ray is a Swiftie. He's happy that she's coming. He's very happy she's coming.
What would you say is the key to keeping a lifelong friendship like this? Because these things get tested. Talking?
Got to talk with your brothers, you know. You have to build.
Tough love.
Clear understanding.
You have to have the tough conversations too. Say the things that don't normally get said. You know?
Right. To a point where if someone came and told me something about one of these dudes that, because I know them so well, I would absolutely tell them that is not true. I know my brother. He would never do that. And then I see it on TV, and then I'm like, oh my God, he did do it.
You thought you knew your brother.
Right. Master, if I told you Vegas a long time ago, if I told you a residency in Vegas,
right,
Wu-Tang,
right,
would that have made sense to you? Would that have seemed something if I come to you 30 years ago and ask you that?
Oh, man, maybe not, but we're here now. You know, Wu-Tang forever, baby.
Yes, sir.
Forever.
Would you, God, be kind enough to tell us when he looks at the entire landscape of hip-hop, who the people are that he respects the most, that he would put on the tier with Wu-Tang in terms of authenticity, credibility, durability?
Who? You got it here.
Oh, I thought you got
That's Kappa. That's Kappa Dawn. We're going to edit that, right? We live? I'm glad we're live.
That's my I'm sorry. I introduced you God before, and I thought he was here.
You know, Newton Wayne is coming up here later. Not Wayne Newton, but Newton Wayne will be here later.
I know everyone had me making that mistake.
I cashed the bet just now, but I thought it was going to be Stu.
What was the bet you cashed?
That Dan would up.
Get your money. Get your money.
That's my bad. I'm sorry. I thought he was here. But would you guys answer that question?
What was the question? Well, Cap could answer it. Cap.
I already told you. Rakim, Eric B, Run DMC, Biz Markie, Slick Rick.
Yeah.
And Flavor Flav,
in that order.
Yeah. And Flavor Flav, of course.
Flavor Flav.
Public enemy for life.
Yeah, Dan called him Chuck D, but it's fine.
You don't see many
the legends.
You don't see many hip hop. You don't see many hip hop collectives, especially the sheer mass of Wu-Tang Clan, and on top of that, it's incomparable. The durability, the size of the collective.
Yeah.
Why do you think? Is it marketability? Is it because there's too many interpersonal problems? The more chefs that you add in the kitchen, why don't we see more hip hop collectives?
3 words: strength in numbers. As far as the hip hop game goes, the unity factor, it has its places. There are different places where you see that unity, especially in the South. All of those guys, they roll together, they do records together, they make money together. But that is the thing that divides us as well. Cash rules everything around me. Cash also ruined everything around me as well. So when you see brothers as solid as us and we're still together years later, we hope to inspire the next generation of big crews. Not the next generation of Wu-Tang, but collectives.
Yeah, there are.
That was pretty good.
That was
pretty
good.
It was.
And there's just nothing like Wu-Tang when you tap into the Asian film influence. It's like it's never often imitated, never duplicated. No one's even tried imitating it
because they can't F with us. They can't F with us. We nasty. What you think, Dak?
I believe you. What he said.
You got really killed this interview.
Yeah.
You want
Nice.
Great answer,
thoughtful
you got.
answers.
Yeah. Yes, Lord. And please come see us. We have a residency out here. We'll be here in March as well. So if you guys catch the show, catch the show.
And I want y'all to make some noise for the new Wu-Tang members over
There
here
they
on the
go.
left side
Salute.
with that dirty remix of I Like It Raw. That was
I
dope.
love it.
I like that.
Yeah. Always a pleasure, chopping it up with you guys. Call me any morning. This dude, I mean, he never does anything past 9 a.m. It's always like 9 a.m. in the morning, 10 a.m. in the morning. But I appreciate the calls and the check-ins, Dan. I got love for you, brother. You too, Stu.
Likewise, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes,
sir.
Deck, what are the greatest compliments you guys receive from other people that you respect in hip-hop? Like, what are some of the things that you are proud of because others notice it and tell you so?
Oh, man. There's a lot, man. But for me personally, I had a lot of my peers, a lot of dope dudes in the game give me compliments on, like, Triumph verse, Cream verse, and they explained to me
verse
how
ever.
those are some of their favorite Wu-Tang verses ever. And, stuff like that, it makes me feel like it was worth doing it. When you can speak your words out into the universe and it gravitate, people can gravitate to it and learn something from it. Like that's the best feeling for me, being a poet like that.
Yes, sir.
I'm curious to ask you guys because you've lasted for so long and hip-hop's changed a lot. And I think we're in the middle of another sea change in hip-hop right now. Did you guys ever face any industry pressures to go along? Because you guys have been authentic and you've kind of been the same thing from your flow to how you present yourselves. You've never really separated yourselves from what made Wu-Tang Wu-Tang. Did you guys face a lot of pressure as the industry changed and went from, bling to certain sonic styles?
I think Chef could talk to that.
I mean, one thing about our fans, they really diehard fans and they love real hip hop. So, as we've been in the business for so long, the game changes. We have children that don't listen to our music. Hey, it's different generations, and I think that our fans, they wouldn't want us to change because they know us from coming from a certain place. Because one thing about Wu-Tang, we talk about reality music. We've never tried to force anybody to be something that they wasn't. We just wanted to bring real realities to the world and just express it through our music. So if we start doing something that people feel is different, oh, trust me, our social medias is gonna light up. You think Beyonce's Beehive is something?
Try to kill a bee. Yeah.
We got
I'll
the
kill
killer
a
bee.
beehive. They will be knocking on my door. Like, what are you doing?
Stay here for a second. I need to take a break. I'm going to go in the back and sob because of that God mistake. So I'm going to try and gather myself when we come back with Wu-Tang after this.
Salute. Hell yeah.
They got me.
The Dan Le Batard Show at Stugotz is presented by DiGiorno. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
Bright light city, gonna set my soul on fire. Sin City banging like my Hall of Fame vote, so let's get those stakes up higher. Viva Greg Cote, Viva Greg Cote. Lady Luck, please, you're gonna smile on me. Keep those lobos rolling hard, I know. We're gonna have more fun than the law allows, like an episode of the Greg Cote Show. Viva Greg Cote, Viva Greg Cote. Oh, there's a blackjack table and a roulette wheel, a fortune to win with every spin. I'm gonna conquer this city like it's PFBI, so let's let the winning begin. Viva Greg Cote, Viva Greg Cote, Viva, Viva Greg Cote.
Cody.
That was fantastic.
Viva.
Fantastic.
We're back with Public Enemy.
Y'all leave
Fantastic.
that alone, man.
Hey, look, it's JuJu Gotti. Look it.
Everybody give it up for JuJu Gotti.
Let's go.
Right. He got the Master Killer special on.
But bring up the first contestant. We got some questions to ask the people. We all so blessed to be here. We so blessed to be alive. We're blessed to be at the Super Bowl. I'm gonna throw this off my head because I can't hear with that on. So, Mike Fuentes, salute to Mike Fuentes too for helping me out. You feel me? Who we got coming up for some questions, Mike? First contestant. Oh my God, my boy got on some. Salute, brother. What's your name? RJ. RJ, salute to you and them Chuck Taylors, brother. I love you. I got a couple questions to see how big of a show fan you are. You dig? What sport is Tony most passionate about? You're goddamn right, he is. Clap it up for my dog. Don't just leave him out here. You dig? Hand him the mic. You feel me? We gonna get it together. Technical difficulties, goddammit. All right. Who on the show speaks French? You know this one, sis? Them Lakers sorry as hell right now, too, by the way. Just you got the hat caught like T.I. in 2003. But who the damn
Jeremy Taché.
You goddamn wrong as hell, bro. He gave you the answer. You feel me? Hey, I got another one for you, brother. Hold on, let me get a better one than that. All right. Who is the biggest Heat homer on the damn show?
Parakeet Cortez.
Hey, you got it right, brother. Clap it up for my dog. Y'all are terrible. Y'all hang on, my boy. You feel me? Salute, my dog. Thank you for your time and your energy. Get the microphone. Hey, man, get them. You in Vegas, brother. Them Chuck Taylors have seen their day. What's up, my brother? What's your name?
Chase.
Yeah, Chase? You look cool as hell, bro. I already see. It's cold and got your ankles out.
Yeah, they are.
It's all good, though. It's all good, brother.
By the way, you look beautiful today, my man.
Thank you so much, brother. I'm trying. We're in Las Vegas.
Keep spreading the love.
Thank you, bro. Define OLI. What does it stand for?
Outside looking in.
You got to know. Too easy for me. Too easy, man. What is Stugotz' real name?
John Wiener.
You got to know, man. Give my boy one more time. Can you get him for the clean sweep like Killer Mike? What did Mike Ryan want to call Lucy and Jess's football show?
Foot girls.
What'd you say?
Foot girls.
Damn right, brother. You the man, bro. Clean sweep. Give it up for my dog. You dig it? We gonna throw it back over to the legends. Salute to the New York Jets. Get well soon. Salute to the chef. Oh my goodness, I can't believe we in the same place. Salute, y'all.
How you gonna say that about the Jets?
Get well soon.
We never get well soon.
That Blazer need to get well soon.
Uh-oh.
One, two.
The Dan Le Batard Show with Stugotz is brought to you by Bayer Aspirin, the official sponsor of fans' hearts.
Eating you up now, Dan.
Master, I've been told that you're the best chess player in the group. Does anyone dispute that? Does anyone here
Just was
dispute
here,
that?
he would probably, but yeah, he pretty nice on that chessboard.
Is it being disputed publicly? You guys don't do beef very much. Can I create some beef?
I see some looks being shot back and forth.
Being shot, right?
There's some looks being shot back and forth on stage.
I don't play chess.
I know.
You know?
I know. I think Riz is a huge chess player because he teamed up with the dude from Interpol and they bonded. It's such a weird clash of sonic styles, but they bonded over chess.
Over a chess
And
game.
as they were playing chess, they said, "We should make a really weird album together."
Wow, I've done that with Call of Duty.
You have Call of Duty friends in the industry?
No.
No.
Nah. I don't even play anymore, but yeah, Call of Duty. You meet a lot of great people on Call of Duty. They have colorful names for you, too.
Have you ever this question goes for everybody. When you're gaming, I don't know if you guys are gamers or anything like that, but you're playing online and someone goes at you. Do you ever like reveal who you are and come at them?
Never.
Never?
I've never done that because then they go harder. Then you got to think about your life choices after that.
I have a couple more music nerd questions because I'm a huge fan of yours, and you don't see collectives like this last this long. I'm sure you guys have had your internal issues, and Lord knows you've had to overcome so much in your history. Tragedy, wild success. Individually, you've also had huge critical acclaim, huge chart-topping hits, Ghost, Meth, Raekwon, like a critical darling. When you guys have these solo projects and you satiate that creative urge to do something on your own, did that make it harder to go back to Wu-Tang, or was Wu-Tang always just your guiding light, and you knew no matter how much success you had individually or with collaboration albums that you guys would always go back to Wu-Tang? Did individual success ever jeopardize Wu-Tang?
You would think it would, but honestly, outside of schedules getting in the way, nothing keeps us from getting back together mostly, you know, especially when it comes to the albums and a lot of the performances. It's just when you have something as organic as a Wu-Tang, it's like, why wouldn't you want to stay close to that and dialed in, you know? I like to keep myself grounded, and nothing's more grounded than these fellas I'm sitting with right now. So it's balance for me.
So how does it come to be that you make your first single in 6 years? Like, how does that end up happening?
Just the timing, man. It's, you know, everybody. See, you got to remember, when we came in the game, we were so authentic to the world because they never seen so many different personalities, you know, form as a group. And we always had this thing that we said when we were younger, that each one of us have a special power that the world is going to see individually. And sometimes, you know, when you conquer those pillars, it's like now we have our own individual fans, like how you go to a football game and you say, yo, this is my guy, this is my guy. So each one of us has built our reputation to have our own light now. So when it's time to come together, it's like it be tough sometimes, but we
bring all that light back,
get through, and get it done.
I think the average age of each member is like 53 or 54. How much is left in the tank? Like how long? How long are you guys going to be doing?
Man. Still young men, man. We need 100 shows out here right now.
I'll be 53 next month. Chef's birthday was last month in January.
I'm the big 5'4", y'all. I'm the big 5'4".
Do you guys make fun of him and how every couple of weeks the internet goes crazy just lusting after him as a sex symbol? Like, certainly you've noticed that this is still happening to him in his 50s.
Yeah, they grew up with me. It's been like that.
He's the most reluctant sex symbol out there, you know what I mean?
Don't suck at me, though.
Hey.
Stugotz wants to talk some football
I just
with
called
you
you
guys.
a sex symbol on TV, too. Right?
My gosh.
I'm glad Mike brought up pressure before. Meth, I'm going to start with you, because this time of year, I like to do something I call the pressure meter, okay? So we have a big game coming up, the biggest of games, Chiefs 49ers. Mm-hmm. Who has the most amount of pressure to win this game?
Oh, I'm going to tell you right off back, Taylor Swift.
The team with the red uniform.
Hey, this stuff writes itself, right? This stuff writes itself. Taylor Swift in the swag shirt. Right now, the most pressure, I would say, would be on, I would guess, San Francisco, because Purdy has been hounded since he's been out here. The press has been on him. You know, he's absolutely their guy. Not taking anything away from Mahomes, because he's tried true. He's made his mark already, but this is the guy they're pushing right now. So not only do they have that on the line, but come on, the Shanahans, you know, I mean, his dad has done it. He's been so close so many times. You want to see Mike get it, in my opinion.
Will you guys go? Will any of you go?
Give me some tickets. I'll go.
Yeah, we go.
That's not a slight against Andy Reid and the Kansas City Chiefs. Love the Chiefs, but I just want to see. I'm one of those guys. I would love to see Mike win. I mean, Kyle. I said Mike.
I don't want to jump down. I was hoping Dan would see it, given how
he could have got
for him.
He could have got me just now. Kyle Shanahan, sorry.
Going for a while.
Kyle, get your ring, Kyle. You deserve it.
What do you make of Taylor Swift's capture on the culture? It seems like she has taken over football in a way that makes a lot of people happy and some people uncomfortable.
Don't say nothing bad about Taylor Swift, period.
Yep. Sell a lot of tickets.
Yeah, yeah. What, the NFL made, what, $331 million just by, and what was she on screen for? I mean, average of 30 seconds, 45 seconds at least, yeah? That's major. That is major. So, I mean, regardless of how we feel about it, NFL loves her.
There's no way that Wu-Tang could ever do a halftime show, correct?
Who, us? At halftime? You would have to put us with somebody else. I would love it if they can just, pay homage to some of the guys that never really got to that point and let us all go up there and just rock the halftime show. It'd be something you guys have never seen before.
I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility because Jay is really involved now in halftime programming, and you can see that influence just this year with Usher, who probably wouldn't have gotten that chance, and just the association you've already seen with the streaming numbers, he's blown up. So it's not out of the realm of possibility that
Usher would have got that. I'm sorry, I disagree with that. Usher would have eventually got that. His residency was so hype. He did the work. So not taking anything away from J Rock Nation and all that, but yeah, Usher would have got that.
Yeah.
But Jay is bringing a lot to the table.
What about Dre? It was an LA Super Bowl, so.
Yeah. Congratulations to Jay-Z, by the way, on the Grammy win. Very great speech he did too. That was pretty cool.
Do you guys become crazy watching football? Like, what would be watching football with Wu-Tang? What would that look like?
I'm the only one I think really.
A lot of flowers. A lot of flowers being puffed, drinking, arguing. Chef burnt up the burgers and all of that.
How do I get an invite to this, man?
I don't think he's talking about 1-800-Flowers.
Yeah.
Oh, we definitely not talking about 1-800-Flowers. We talking about the greatest flowers. Yeah. And by the way, guys, I'm opening up a big East Coast consumption lounge dispensary, and I want you guys to come through.
And he's
2
cooking.
more months.
All right, I want to pitch you an idea real quick, okay?
Burning burgers.
I've said it for 15 years on the show, and no one has seized on the opportunity. Stew pots. I want to strain. My own personal strain. Stew pots.
Stew pot? Stew pot.
80-20 my way. We good?
Love that.
We good.
80-20 my way. 80-20 my way.
There you go.
I love
there you
that.
go.
That's dope.
Are we good, though?
This is how he always makes deals. I would imagine that you guys have had an interesting relationship with fame and temptation and the way that things that come your way, how intoxicating they can be, having been in the game. Like, what are some of the things that you believe that you've learned that you would love to pass down to some younger artists so that they learn things not the hard way?
I think we all got an answer for that. Killer?
Oh, man.
One word.
Stay true. Stay true to yourself. Stay true to your art. Stay true to what you do. Don't be a follower. Be a leader.
And save your money.
Save your money.
Save your money.
My thing is that teamwork make the dream work.
Yes.
Without a strong team, you ain't gonna make it.
Chef?
And that's the foundation.
Craft. Master your craft. Don't never let nobody tell you can't be great. Master your craft.
I would say own your material. Own everything. Ownership.
Yeah, I would say dedication. Definitely got to stay dedicated to what you do, perseverance, and learn the business.
And I would say stay away from our material because we could fight.
Very well.
Pretty much. Don't bite. Don't bite.
Every time I talk to Meth about this, he doesn't have anything critical to say about anybody. He's very classy, and he doesn't say anything about other rappers. It doesn't feel like that isn't positive. How do you guys feel about what young rappers are doing now in hip-hop? Because you do hear a lot of the old heads complaining about what the young guys are doing.
Everything evolves. Nothing stays the same. People are unique, and they do what they do. We do what we do. You know what I mean? We can't expect everybody to do what we do.
What I've noticed, though, is that they are reading these comments and the opinions of some of the older cats, and they've been stepping up their bars lately. I've been hearing a lot of them, trying to step their pen games up. They're focusing more on lyrics now, so that's good. That is good. I would like to think we had a hand in that.
Beats, too. I'm hearing some nice beats.
But the beats have always been there. That's what brings.
I'm hearing some more
like they say, the pastor brings them to the church, but the pimping keep them coming back. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, sir.
One to grow on, y'all.
Yeah. So the beat's gonna be there. It's what you saying on them. Come back, part my French.
Oh.
Yeah.
Before we get you out of here, the young rappers that impress you, the ones that catch your eye and that you would knight them as worthy of the Wu-Tang knighting.
I like Kendrick. I like J. Cole. It's a couple other guys that I
Joey Badass. That's a bunch, man. That's a lot.
There's a lot of them out there that's
of
doing it.
Like that Griselda vibe.
Huh?
Yeah, Mom.
Zelda. Nice. Killer.
Hard.
East Uncle Murder.
Uncle Murder. Brooklyn all day. Math.
We will tell you again, Rolling Stone has called them the best rap crew ever. And if you're in Vegas this week, Friday and Saturday, Virgin Hotels, they're going to be back March 22nd and 23rd for March Madness. That'll be a zoo. Give it up for the best rap crew ever.
And give it up for Dan for not thinking SZA was a member of the Wu-Tang Clan.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Wherever he's performing, just to prove that he exists. I am going to have such a hard time shaking that off of me. That's like an eternal mistake.
I'll get a text about it later.
I'll accept you guys' award on behalf of the
Thank you, fellas.
Respect, y'all. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Dan.
We're going to be back in like 15, but we got stuff for you.
Okay.
His name is Cooper, good at running curls. But when his hammy got a tear, he saw Puka standing there, his play diminished. Hostile takeover. Nakua hopped into the car. McVay has maybe found a star, and then Matt Stafford threw him 25 and 2. Oh, there's a brand new kid in town out of BYU. They call him Puka Nakua. His quarterback is not named Tua. Yeah, he is Puka Nakua. Fantasy assassin, it's the time to cash in, yes, Puka. Don't need the glove. Don't need the glove. Puka Nakua.
Bro, we outside today. We at media night, we finna attack. Let's go. Trying to get to Travis Kelce right now. It's a lot of brothers in suits in the way though. I ain't gonna lie to you. They trying to get the details on them Swifties. Ain't that a bitch? I ain't even wanna ask them about none of that. I got a more important question. Big fan, brother. Got one question for you. What was your favorite moment from the Montgomery Brawl?
From the Montgomery Brawl?
Yes, sir.
What's that?
It was a chair situation going on, and it was a guy swimming across the lake to fight.
Oh, that's where the white guy and then the guy swam up again. That was the best part.
The best part.
The only thing I missed out is just someone yelling out "World Star."
Yes,
that was a great moment.
Good to meet you, bro. Thank you for your time, bro. Yes, sir. Congratulations on getting out of Washington, though, too. Snowfall to power.
I'm about to go power.
You did. Salute. Back to you, Bob. Big dog, do you believe in aliens? Like, what the hell is going on with that? Also, blue Doritos or red Doritos, big dog?
Blue Doritos, and no, I don't believe in.
Ah, damn. Thank you for your time. You know what I mean? We get in and out. They asking all them motherfuckers questions. Oh, Christian McCaffrey, do you think he's a good wide? He don't give a damn about that. Snowfall of power, man.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah, we got Dan Le Batard actually stepping foot in a Super Bowl city. Can you believe it?
Wait, he's leaving Miami to come here?
He's coming tomorrow, for real.
He's actually going to get on a plane.
Yeah.
Land.
Now he's going to Fremont Street.
Part of all the activity and gamble and go see shows and go to the clubs and go to. Is he going to go to the practices that the Chiefs are having at 8 a.m.?
You feel me? We might stay tuned, but we can't believe it at all. All we know is our sister is out here killing it as usual.
Thank you so much.
Look, Mom of the Year.
Mom.
You feel me? Mom of the Year.
Should I try to lean into being a MILF? I never know what to do in that space.
Whether you lean into it or not, you're one. So you broke the internet. You feel me? With the race on race. You feel me? Football on football.
I like us in the spread. What are y'all favored by?
Look, we -8 right now in Vegas.
I'm telling you, we might cover. You run the ball. You got to keep the ball in front of you defensively, but you got to run the ball. And we got to keep the ball away from the playmakers on the other side.
Hey, look at Casey Wolf. He drunk as hell. He on the Molly. Look at him. I'm on his ass. But them shoes big as hell. What is those? What are those? K-Swiss or them Chuck Taylors?
Did Travis Kelce invent the fade?
After the Super Bowl, I can get the win. I'm going to go into my barber and I'm going to Travis Kelce and see what happens.
With the legend, Dana Jacobson, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Look, drinker in. Holy moly.
Can you come home with me?
Hey, yes ma'am. Red Doritos or blue Doritos?
Oh, red.
You hear it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Back to you, Stu. Are you a red Dorito man or a blue Dorito man?
Oh man, put me on the spot. I was not expecting that question at all. Nacho cheese, red.
Nacho all the way. Salute the big brother Sam, man. Good to meet you, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's crazy, dog. I have to pick? Cool Ranch, dog. I like Cool Ranch.
What's the single most important thing you got to do to beat Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs this week?
Score more points than him.
You dig it.
Salute. Thank you for your time.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is another successful year at Super Bowl Media Night, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, so much love. We got Bang Bang Down the Game closing the show out, you did? But Patrick Mahomes and the Swifties, they showed up in full effect, you did me? See you guys on Sunday. Thank you, Dan. And back to you, Stugotz.
The Dan Le Batard Show with Stugotz is presented by 1-800-Flowers.com. DraftKings official flowers for Valentine's.
Hope.
Before I bring Mina Kimes in here to join in on the fun, go ahead, make fun of me. I'm reeling. I am reeling. So have at it now, and then you. In fact, Mina, come up here so they can just tell you what happened. Come on up here, Mina. Come on up here.
Mina, Mina, Mina.
She knows more about football than anyone in our world, including Dominique Foxworth.
How about Billy? I mean, he's a dude.
Who wants to explain to Mina what just happened to me?
Oh, no.
Dan had a tricky interview with Wu-Tang Clan, and he...
interview.
He posed a question to you, God, which is, you know, certainly someone you'd want to talk to in Wu-Tang Clan if they were here.
You posed a question to Wu-Tang Clan that made them uncomfortable. Was it like, tell me about your childhood pain? Let's break this down. Let's break these walls.
Mina, I was talking to a member of Wu-Tang who was not here.
Oh, no. Oh, that is wrong for several reasons.
But so right.
I think we can all agree. Oh, brutal.
I want to talk some football with Mina, but I would be remiss if I didn't tell Mina and everyone here that Stugotz's personal record book is now available for pre-order.
I'm very excited about this, and I figured with Mina here, my co-author, Billy, we'll get to that in a second. I am super grateful for this. So Random House did a deal with me. The book is available right now. It is Stugotz's personal record book. I wanted to call it, I wrote a book before Le Batard did.
Bit wordy.
It is. But Random House didn't go for it. So Dan's just going to write the forward here. Mina wrote a little bit for me. I am so grateful to her and grateful to everyone who chipped in on this book. But you can buy it right now at StugotzBook.com.
Right now.
Pre-order.
Whoa.
How about that?
Wait a
Right
minute.
now.
There's a StugotzBook.com that's functioning?
Yes, there is.
Go people.
Are you sure there's a StugotzBook.com
We're gonna check that out.
that's functioning?
Random House, there better be a StugotzBook.com that is functioning. So I'm pretty positive.
I'm going to tell you guys a true story that I'm sure Stugotz won't mind that I tell you. He says that I'm writing the foreword for his book. It worked?
It actually worked.
Wait a second.
Don't buy books.
I don't believe you.
It's real. Wait a second.
I don't see anyone doing it right now.
Wait a second.
$29 for this book?
$29?
How can you
It doesn't even have a cover.
How do you pre-sale a book that doesn't exist yet?
$29.99.
You could get a whole hot dog at Mandalay Bay for that much money.
for you?
And Dan Stanzik.
Yeah, there's a couple things I want to seize on here.
Yes.
Cover coming soon.
Yeah.
Website built before the cover.
The book is coming soon.
It's John Stugotz Wiener and Dan Stanzik.
Yes.
How much of this did you actually write?
Well, listen, Dan Stanzik took the takes that I've had over the years and he just put them on paper. Okay, that's what he did. So Stanzik stayed on me to get this book done. He's a former producer of mine over at ESPN. Super excited, and I'm grateful to all the people I reached out to and I asked them to write, including Tim Kirchin, Scott Van Pelt, Mina Kimes, Greg Cote, by the way.
So
all
none of
people
it.
who wrote rebuttals to my ridiculous takes.
So none of it. You wrote none of this.
I wrote none of it.
$29.99. I want to just peek behind the curtain. In your email to me, which you also didn't write, Stanzik wrote the email to me asking me to contribute.
Yes.
He included your chapter and said, we're just looking for rebuttals. Feel free to write 500 words, maybe 1,000 words. This was this week, by the way. Or
1,000 more words than I wrote.
It was more words than you wrote. So you're asking your co-authors
Yes.
to do more than you,
Yes.
but not paying them.
Authors.
Correct.
100-0 his way.
And you're asking these lovely people to pay you $29 for that.
And still no one's doing
these
it.
lovely people will pay $29 for that, I think. I hope.
I'm going to tell you an absolutely true story, though, because he didn't ask me to write the foreword. He told me I was writing it, but only after, not making this up, asking me to ask Wilbon if he would write it.
My second choice. I mean.
So I became the second choice. He wanted Wilbon to write it.
What did Wilbon say?
He also called.
He told me to go myself, Billy.
Yeah, that is what Wilbon said. It was a hard no. Mina, have you found this week interesting? Have you found anything fun? Are you already tired of Super Bowl excess, or are you somebody who could gobble up football every day, all the syllables, and so you want to do all the analysis on all the permutations?
I like when we get to just zero in on one game. That we're all looking at the same matchups. I like hearing, the different views that people bring to the same matchups. So that's interesting to me. But by the time, you're on day 5 or 6 of the Chiefs' Stevie Blitzes have been working all year, and Brock Purdy's been slicing that. You're like, okay, I don't know how much longer I can talk about one game, but I do enjoy that aspect of it. And I was on Radio Row yesterday, and had a bunch of just current players coming through, and it was interesting to me to ask them about the game and hear so many common threads between how they viewed it as well. One of which is, they were all higher on the San Francisco 49ers than I think the media, the players that I interviewed were. That was interesting to me. To a man, almost every single one of them just kept saying, Christian McCaffrey, Christian McCaffrey, Christian McCaffrey. This is going through Christian McCaffrey. It has to go through Christian McCaffrey, which I think is pretty solid analysis, but I found that interesting.
What do you think of the idea that you can know all of the things that need to be known informationally and it doesn't help you at all pick football games?
Yeah, right. Like you have everything locked down and then a ball bounces off of the DB's helmet into Brandon Ayuk's hands and you're like, this is just... yeah, I mean, we do the best we can trying to project things, but the players have to play the games. And the coaches, though, I think this is going to be a really big game for coaching adjustments, which is obviously very hard to project.
But do you ever find that people who really impress you with their knowledge, that you find that they can accurately predict what's going to happen in games based on assessment of strengths and weaknesses that they see that others might not?
I think it's less about like predicting the score, well, the cover, or maybe this guy goes for over, 60 yards or whatever, and more saying, hey, I think this is a huge schematic advantage, and then seeing that play out. Or I suspect they'll lean into this, maybe just because based on what I've seen on tape, what I've seen their weaknesses are. And then when I'm watching the game, if I see those things play out, that's what's impressive to me.
Mina, settle a debate for us. Is Spags the second most important on the field on opening night with the Chiefs?
This behind Patrick Mahomes.
Yes.
I mean, I'd probably put Kelsey over him, because, especially since the Chiefs don't.
Because of Taylor Swift, I get it.
Yeah, I have struggled with Taylor Swift questions. Not for any like, I don't know. I don't have like an opinion about the coverage or necessarily. I actually think I view it the same way I view almost Brock Purdy, which is like I feel like there's a silent majority on both Brock Purdy and Taylor Swift who don't have strong feelings either way about either. But with Taylor Swift, I struggle because I just don't know her music at all. And I'm not saying that to insult her or anything, but everybody keeps dropping all of these like allusions and song lyrics, and they're all just flying right over me. I don't like her music either. I didn't say I didn't like it, to be clear. I deeply fear her fan base. It's the same as Purdy.
Oh, Jesus.
What happened?
Don't you dare.
Are you as impressed with Travis Kelce as the rest of us are, given what he was able to do specifically against Baltimore, where they are uniquely qualified to stop what he does, and they in no way were able to stop anything he did?
Well, it was like the first touchdown, which is deep corner, and Kyle Hamilton, who's been incredible this year, was in man coverage. And all year long, I've felt like, yeah, you can play man coverage against the Chiefs. Who's going to beat you? Travis Kelce, he's not really like winning his one-on-ones. And my God, it was a beautiful ball from Patrick, but it was perfect coverage. And his ability, you saw the same playmaking skills, his concentration to the catch point to make these like very difficult contested catches. In that moment when he did that, I was like, oh no, oh, like this might be Travis Kelce, who we've seen, you know, in years past, and that's been the case in the playoffs, and that's what makes this offense a lot scarier than they were during the regular season.
Who do you regard as the second best quarterback in football?
I think for me, I mean.
Hold on, the audience has thoughts. We're going to let you guys answer first. At the count of three, everyone say the second best quarterback in the league.
Right.
1, 2, 3.
Kenny Pickett!
Nailed it.
Exactly.
I picked Lamar Jackson as my MVP. I think he's going to win tonight. But I actually believe it's Josh Allen, which...
Game for your life?
I just do. I think if I had to pick one quarterback
game
after
for your life.
Mahomes, game for your life, I would pick Josh Allen because and he has been fantastic in the biggest games.
He hasn't won the games for his life.
Yeah, but he has been fantastic in them, and wins are not a quarterback stat.
Imagine if he had Spags, Mike.
Billy Gill has Josh Allen today. He's got an interview after
just
here.
Billy.
Will Billy Gill ask Josh Allen any of the difficult questions?
You know he won't.
It's going to be so uncomfortable. Because Stugotz is going to start out with, you know, Billy said you have a stupid face, right? And that's
You're
where
going to
we
lead
lose
with that,
him immediately.
Yes, I am.
You need to ease your way into that.
I'm not
We're going to lose him right away.
We're going right after it, Billy.
I don't like that.
Mina, you will be happy and unhappy to know that Billy and Stugotz had the get of gets. They were going to do Marino, Montana with Dan Marino by pouring out M&Ms in front of him. And if there were more red ones or more green ones, that would forever decide who was better, Marino or Montana.
I thought he meant Rich Gannon.
I thought he meant the ventriloquist.
But Dan Marino stiffed them.
Yeah.
Didn't show up for the interview.
Blew us off.
Big time them.
Yeah.
So Montana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Montana forever.
Yeah. We should promote Mina's excellent podcast, which is now simulcast on ESPN2, the Mina Kimes Show featuring Lenny. You got an event today here in Las Vegas with Kevin Clark.
Oh my God.
And Dominic Foxworth.
Oh my God, she's gonna weep right now.
She is.
She's going. You're gonna make her cry. Let's
I do
go
it all the
louder.
time. Don't worry.
Lenny, Lenny, make Mina cry.
So beautiful.
Make Mina cry.
That means so much more to me than anything. And he needs it because Lenny's fallen down the totem pole at my house. Sorry.
Bottom of the totem pole is actually more important.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, you want to go up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the name of the website?
Or you mean the the
book website.
Oh, StugottsBook.com. I mean, StugottsBook.com.
ESPN,
We're already on the New York Times bestseller list.
Thank you, Mina. We love you.
StugottsBook.com.
Any questions for Bill Barnwell on the way out, Dan?
You're so silly. Oh, thanks, guys. Oh, best fans around.
The Dan Le Batard Show at Stugotz is presented by DiGiorno. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
One more time. Sorry, my fault. No, that's on me.
Let me tell you, back in my day, we considered football to be an honorable game. We didn't have to pass the ball every single play, and that's how we did it back in my day.
Tell 'em, Greg.
It's the cold in December, and sweltering two-a-days. It's embracing an occasional pond. And don't get me started on instant replay. Ha ha! Now we're cooking with gas. Watch out! I'm not done. By the way, let me tell you, back in my day, there was no showboating. We respected the game. We sat on up stoop and let the radio play. It's the day to Red Grange. It's the first down without the taunt. Playing the game the right way. Oh, that's right. No retractable roofs. I'm talking frozen tundras and ice bowls. Norm Van Brocklin. Barsar.
You tell us, Greggy, baby.
That's why they call it football. Bud Grant and the Purple People Eaters, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Greg Cote, and we're the Heehaw 3, the Heehaw 3, or the Zack Pack if you're feeling nasty. Baby. And you know it. Ba-day-up.
Hi, Dan. We're here at Fremont Street, and let me tell you, I feel so at home here. This place is decorated exactly like my apartment. We're just floating around, we're talking to people, we're chit-chatting, we're dilly-dallying, we're having a great time, and I haven't had anything to drink, which is the only bad part. What is your name?
Evelyn.
Evelyn. Are you here for the Super Bowl?
No.
No, why are you here?
I live here.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. That's a good enough reason.
But I love Fremont Street, so I come down here for the fun and entertainment of it.
Do you have any tips for us?
Bet Taylor Swift on Super Bowl and the over-under and how many times you're going to see her.
Are you taking the over or the under?
The over for sure.
How do you feel about that?
I'm overseeing her.
I love how PC you were with that to not get the Swifties mad at you. How do you feel about the Travis Kelce Taylor Swift relationship?
She should not be on national TV.
How do y'all feel about it?
He just became an adult, so he doesn't know what he's talking about.
His frontal lobe isn't even close to fully developed. Well, there are no laws in Vegas, so I really don't feel like there are not laws in Vegas.
Well, there are. I promise. There's a jail about 2 blocks that way, and they're filled with a lot of lawbreakers.
Like you?
I've actually been in there, yes.
Jesus Christ. I was a little nervous when he was like, I'm testing my First Amendment right. Oh, brother. Thank God it wasn't the second.
Are we here for the Super Bowl?
Unfortunately, no.
Kansas. Okay. All right, yeah, go Chiefs. Taylor Swift. All right. Do you guys have any Super Bowl predictions?
Kansas.
San Francisco. All right, who do you guys think is going to win the Super Bowl?
Hace 35 años, andábamos de luna de miel, mi esposo y yo, en Acapulco, y San Francisco fue campeón, y ahora va a ser campeón otra vez.
Yeah.
Kansas City.
San Francisco.
I understood. Años, years in San Francisco. That's what I get for taking Spanish at the University of Iowa. What's the craziest thing you've seen in your job here?
The other day, we had a guy fight us for a bottle of Fireball.
Hell yeah, brother.
He was just too drunk, and he was trying to drink it while we had the ambulance on the way and everything.
Did you win or lose?
Eventually, we won, but it was a hard fight.
Are you guys here for the Super Bowl?
No, we actually didn't know the Super Bowl was here until 2 days ago.
Oh, okay. How has that been?
I mean, great, because now we're like looking for celebrities everywhere we go.
Have you seen anyone cool?
Not yet.
No. I am literally standing right here.
Right, yeah, I mean, aside from you, obviously.
Do you know my name?
No.
I do.
What is it?
Lucy.
Oh,
You're my celebrity.
Thank you, Sam. I was told that you're a Swiftie, correct?
I am a Swiftie, yes. Yes.
So I assume you're rooting for the Chiefs.
100%.
How do you feel? Do you feel like Travis is right for Taylor?
He's the hottest thing I've ever seen in my life, so yes. He is right for Taylor. She could do no better, yes.
What about Jason?
Yeah, still. Either or.
Oh, are you guys Swifties?
Yeah.
Yes? No? No? Do we like the relationship or no?
I mean, I'm happy for her.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't care.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, that straight point. Have you guys ever heard of the Dan Le Batard Show with Stugotz?
I have, yeah.
Oh. Who's your favorite person on the show?
Damn.
Shit. It's not the answer we were looking for. Have you ever heard of the Dan Le Batard Show with Stugotz?
I have not, but I'm going to go find it now.
Dan Le Batard, hook 'em horns.
Do you guys know who Dan Le Batard is?
Absolutely, I do.
Do we know the Dan Le Batard Show with Stugotz? No. Not even a little bit. Have you ever seen the Dan Le Batard Show with Stugotz or heard of it?
No, but I'm from Newfoundland, Canada, and there's nothing good there.
Yeah, okay, yeah, no. I don't think they get the Dan Le Batard Show in Canada.
We know now, and we will tell everyone we know.
Hell yeah. I hope they like football.
Yeah.
And Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
And me.
And Lucy.
Yeah. The Lucy Show. Give it a year. It'll be a Lucy Show.
It is time for Stugotz to share his
Las Vegas.
notes. No one in the media will tell you what happened better than my boy Stu.
Vegas observations. Brought to you by Miller Lights. Great taste, just 96 calories, available for delivery. Let's do it together. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Dan! He's one of the great sports journalists of our time. He's also the rare sports journalist who despises covering our most popular sport. In 2010, the Super Bowl was in his hometown of Miami, and he decided the best place to cover it was from New Orleans. Covering the NFL draft was such a painful experience for him that he took a 6-month sabbatical from life. His streak of 18 consecutive years of being a sports journalist who doesn't attend or cover the Super Bowl will never be broken. But Dan, yesterday, everything changed. Because yesterday, for the first time since 2005, I saw him on Radio Row. And Dan, just like that, make no mistake about it, you
Yes, my first one. My first one.
Dan, had Little Dicky on the show earlier this week. You, of course, know what that means, right?
I think I do.
It means a couple of Little Dickies were cutting it up.
Yeah.
It's Lil Dicky, Stugotz.
Yeah, it's full. No
You
T's in there.
fool! You fool! Nothing more embarrassing than that will happen on the show.
Hey, Las Vegas. I thought Chicago was the Windy City. Las Vegas, the rare place you look more forward to leaving than arriving. 5 days in Vegas is 4 days and 22 hours too long.
Oh, come on.
Don't boo me.
They're local, Stugotz. Know your audience.
What are you
Dan,
doing?
you know what the L in Las Vegas stands for? It stands for let's get the out of here.
Come on.
Buy my book, StugottsBook.com. Boo. Viva Las Vegas. More like Leave a Las Vegas.
Come on. Come on.
Tired, man.
You're healing the hometown crowd.
The edibles I got from Planet 13 put me on my ass. I really did. Dan, you know what the P in Planet 13 stands for? Yeah, you're on your game, my man. You're back. The picture of me and Mina. I really put the high in high limit gambling. If in 2005 you took a flyer on the Golix being the thing that would lure Dan back to the Super Bowl at $1 billion to 1, congratulations. It was weird. Chris Angel, do it when I'm sober. Thank you. Thanks, Doug. Name another place in America where you can have Saquon Barkley promoting bounty over one shoulder and Carrot Top getting interviewed by a local station out of Minneapolis over the other. That's what Radio Row and Super Bowl weekend was all about. Headline, man arrested after climbing spear. My apologies. Trying to get a good spot for Dead & Company.
Stugotz, let's swap your headsets. I'm trying to get your attention, but you're locked in on your observation.
What happened
Stop
there?
purring.
Everyone.
Purring for Purdy is never going to take off, Chris.
Let's all purr, everyone, right now. Ooh, you feel that? Whoa.
And it's taken off.
Turned you on? What was that?
Death.
Solid filler.
Taxes.
Filler.
And the cocktail waitress waiting until you're out of chips to show back up at the blackjack table.
The worst.
If you dare spend more than 7 days in Vegas, you run the risk of losing your mind. Top 5 things you lose in Vegas. Number 5, your shirt.
Yes.
Number 4, your dignity.
What was
I didn't say that right.
What was that? What
Nailed
was that
it.
word? What was that?
Dignity. StugottsBook.com. Number 3, your kid's college tuition. Number 2, your marriage. Number 1, everything. Dan, the Knickerbockers. What happened there? Who put that in there? Boomer and Geo booking the white horse racing Randy Moss, thinking it's the Minnesota Vikings Randy Moss to talk Super Bowl. Boomer and Geo, the Stugotz is strong in you. Also, that's what Radio Row and Super Bowl week are all about. It is. The Dodgers re-signed Clayton Kershaw. Do it in the playoffs. Fraud. How'd that get in there? I've never felt more alive than getting to the sports book at 6 a.m. after makeup to put an uncomfortable amount on over 90 and a half seconds for Reba to sing the national anthem. The Queen of Country. Name a sadder place than the ATM on a casino floor at 3 a.m. in the morning. Go ahead. I dare any of you. Dan, the A in ATM stands for Abby is going to kill me. The T in ATM stands for thank God Rachel is on scholarship. The M in ATM stands for Emma has to transfer to an in-state school.
Emma starts with E.
Thanks, Billy. Always there for
That's Chris.
Yeah, that was Chris. What happened there?
Top 5 athletes that connote Las Vegas. OLI. JT Snow. Jimmy Key. Nate Bump.
This is just cocaine.
Joel Sinner. Jack McDowell. Blackjack.
Isn't it Joel Skinner? Is it Sinner?
Sinner.
Sin City, Dan-O.
Defined it.
Tennis player?
That's
Ian
Yannick.
Book. Magic Johnson.
Long sounder, Mike.
Ryan Cardinal. Cards. Ace Custis.
Wait a minute, cards? Cardinal.
Number 5. Oscar Gamble. Number 4. Phil Koch. Number 3. Hendon Hooker. What happened? Number 2, Dick Paul. Number 1, Dolphin Grade. Doug Betters.
Oh, Betters.
Oh,
that's a great one.
That is a good
That's
one.
gambling,
That's
man.
good. That's a 1979 defensive end.
I can't hear anyone. Because I have different headsets on and people,
I couldn't hear anyone for the first hour and 15 minutes we were doing this.
How Dan is that? He's like, I don't know, we gotta fix this. Maybe we fix it tomorrow. Put these on, see if you hear anything. Like, just put program on. It's the second worst mistake he's made today somehow.
Unbelievable.
Fish, then Dead & Company. Dan, you know what the L in Las Vegas stands for?
I do not.
LSD. You know baseball's in a bad spot when even Las Vegas is like, no thanks. This is probably unfair and irresponsible, but anyone I walk past in a casino after 1:30 a.m., I assume is on cocaine. The secret to a great marriage, never telling your wife exactly how much you won or how much you lost.
Fist me.
When she asks you, you say, about even.
I've done that so much. Give or take 20.
40 degrees and driving rainstorms. Some desert. I'm supposed to crawl through the desert to water. You're not supposed to dump it on me all day, every day. The walk from where they drop you off to the media center is longer than my commute to our Miami studios. I've been here since Saturday. Let's hope I still have a family when I get home. Pray for me. I need to get the hell out of here, but I love you all. Speaking of hell, Art Briles.
Yes.
So much Coke material.
Those were the Vegas observations.
All right, so this needs to be excellent work, Stugotz.
Thank you, Dan.
This needs to be addressed publicly. Explain to me how many times you're going to try and get this purr for Purdy off the ground.
I just feel like if we get hundreds, and I see hundreds of people here tonight, today, I don't know what I'm doing here. If we all purr in unison, if you get 70,000 people purring in unison, that is an intense scene. Can we do this right now? I know we tried before, but I really want you to get into it. Who can roll their tongue here?
Purring for Purdy. That's what we're.
And if you can't roll your tongue, you're just going to hum. All right? It's just a low, deep hum. All right? Let's all purr together now. Let's purr for Purdy, even though I'm taking the Chiefs. Let's all shut up so I can hear them. Go. Crowd, go. That's powerful. Dan, admit it.
The Chiefs, huh?
Well, I think Purdy would his pants in the first quarter. If
Or in the litter
box. Blah, blah,
if that's what he heard in the stadium.
The Dan Le Batard Show with Stugotz is brought to you by Bayer Aspirin, the official sponsor of fans' hearts.
Okay, I'm going to break this glass in case of emergency. I don't think you guys have seen this, but
what do we have there?
All show, Tony has been, he smuggled in something from Miami that, yes. The Things to Ponder folder. The Things to Ponder folder.
I can't believe that got a pop.
People know what they're doing, Mike.
The Things to Ponder folder got brought in case that we'd run out of material and use the purring. Use the purring bit. What do you have in there, Tony?
Ooh, Dan, I've got something very exciting. All right.
I really doubt it.
You're going to be the first one to answer this question, by the way.
I got a sneak peek, Tony. I'm sorry.
All right, so let me place a hypothetical for you guys. There is an MLB player that plays 5 seasons.
Billy.
He's been doing this for 4 days for anyone that will listen to this. What a coincidence. That's the first thing that came out of a random file.
Are you suggesting that the Things to Ponder file is fixed?
It's not fixed. I can pull out something else if you want.
It's broken.
No, I want that one.
I want
Tony, it's a good one. You already pulled out Christian Ponder last
All right, here's a hypothetical. MLB player, 5 seasons. He goes 1 for 4 in every single game. So he's a career 250 hitter. He hits no home runs. He plays DH, doesn't play the field. Is that man a Hall of Famer?
Yes.
5 straight years of a hitting streak.
He's got an 800-game hitting streak.
Does he make the playoffs? Less than 1,000 hits, no home runs, doesn't play the field.
Hall of Fame?
Is he a Hall of Famer?
He couldn't be more of a Hall of Famer. 56 is the current record.
He beat it in 57 games in the first
800-game hitting streak. What is the debate here?
He's a 250 hitter.
Is Mina still here?
That is true. 0 career multi-hit games.
Is you God?
Would you want to be a hitter who throughout eternity goes 1 for 4? So you get a single in the first inning, but you know you're going to be 0 for 3 the rest of the game.
You never have a really good game. It's all just 1 for 4.
1 for 4, but you get a hit in every single game.
No homers?
No homers.
Right.
I think this record is going to be celebrated in the Hall of Fame.
Is there another glass we can break?
What's your opinion? Can you give something instead of complaining, or are you just going to complain the whole time?
Welcome.
Are you going to complain the whole time? Dime algo, bro, please.
Just,
Coño.
Is there anything
Dan,
else?
am I right or no? Dime algo. Dime.
Unfortunately, the second glass is just Cuban Pilot.
He's really
gente,
mad.
estamos bien.
It is coming apart at the seams. Keep in mind, you guys have to understand that what Chris Cote earlier today came to me with. I don't think we can talk to Greg about this, but Greg Cote has no lie been wearing different dress shoes on each feet for months now.
Yeah, his wife told him after he'd worn a pair of dress shoes for months, hey, those are 2 different shoes that you're wearing. And he was like, what? Who needs me? He just does that. Even when my mom catches him on something, he just starts riffing with, what? Brad. Greg, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Greg, is he a Hall of Famer?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, they're just shoes. Who stares at their shoes?
Wait, we can hear you, but the audience can't.
What am I supposed to do? Who pays attention to their shoes? You see 2 shoes in a closet, you pick them out, you put them on, and then that's it. You know, I didn't notice until the laces were different, and that threw me off. And that's when I paid attention to the shoe itself. They happen to be 2 different shoes, but they're both black shoes. I wore them fine. Nobody, you're not dining in a restaurant, and the waiter's saying, excuse me, sir, you have different shoes on. It just, you get away with it, and I got away with it. But then I self-noticed. Nobody pointed it out. I detected it myself, so I was very proud of that. And now I'm wearing brand new shoes just for this occasion. You're welcome.
You've been complaining all morning about the amount of songs that you guys are playing today. The Heehaw 3 have turned into divas. Jeremy's upset that no one tested his mic yesterday. Yeti wants to do a solo. The Heehaw 3 are divided.
You know what? The Heehaw 3 need respect. We're a legendary Las Vegas act. I don't know if a lot of people, we were here in the now I'm the only original member. Jeremy and Yeti came later, but back in the early 60s, we were known as the Zagak Pack back then. And we eventually Frank and the Rat Pack came along and trampled us. But there was a time, the residency is big now in Las Vegas. The Heehaw 3 invented the residency because I remember we were playing, Vic's Full Service Car Wash and Casino, and we played 2 weeks in a row there in 1963. Killed it. I think it was so great to see Wayne Newton, my old buddy here, because he and I hung together. I've known Wayne since he was a little boy. When he had Donka Shane, and he sounded like a little girl. Everybody on the radio, you heard him on the radio, it sounded like a female voice. It was angelic. And then you realize it's a teenage boy who hadn't gone through puberty yet. So what a career Wayne Newton has had. And I'm so honored, and Flava Flav to introduce the Heehaw 3. Greg Cote has never been happier in his entire life. It was just a thrill.
I got a first-hand look at it, and thank you, Greg Cote.
And you do know it. Thank you. Baby, and you know it.
He's right, Dan.
I got a first-hand look. I got to tell you, I think Wayne Newton dyes his hair.
No.
How dare you?
I was this close to it.
No.
I don't think
Boo.
Hey, there's something's going on there.
That's real cowardice, Mike, saying it after the 81-year-old is left because you haven't the courage to say it to what you accuse him of having a surgically accused face. A surgically altered face.
He didn't say that. He said he dyed his hair. That was it. You added that part.
Yeah. Can I ask you guys something? I don't know if you guys saw the news about the streaming service, the new streaming service that's coming out. I thought I had this streaming service because I'm pretty sure I pay for this streaming service. Fox, Warner Brothers, and ESPN are combining their powers to, I guess, in hopes that they can charge us $50 a month every month and we forget about it. We're back to cable, and I'm pretty sure I'm paying $935 to watch entertainment now. I don't know how these deals come together, but something needs to be done about this.
Thank you. Thanks, John.
I think inflation has sort of enveloped everyone around us. I know that Billy was complaining yesterday about media food prices, and I've heard as well that Billy has been just generally wandering Las Vegas looking for media rooms where there is food that he can.
I'm trying to that I can afford.
That
there's 2 slices of pizza and a beer was $35. Yes. 2 slices. Is that normal? Is that normal here?
I mean, my flight had $8 salted almonds. Does that sound reasonable to you guys?
$8?
$8.
We should have gone with the Pringles. They were $5.
Weren't you in first class?
Yes.
They charged you?
Yes.
Oh, dog, you're a sucker. They don't charge you for food in first class.
Who was
That's what
serving
you're paying for.
No, you're paying so that you can share that small bathroom with the 16 other people who are in first class and then watch everybody else who's coming also use that bathroom from the back. That's what you're paying for.
They charge you for food in first class.
Ridiculous.
But that's not the part you're objecting to. $8 for a packet of salted
I'm
almonds?
objecting to you not knowing that you get food for free in first class. It's why you go first class.
That I'm telling you that this is a conspiracy throughout the airline industry to charge me extra stuff for things.
Because they know you're a sucker, man.
No, you know what? To Dan's defense here, I did hear the one of the guys. I don't know if it was the steward or whatever. He comes in. He said, "We have shockingly low food on this plane." And I was like, "Wait, what? What does that mean? Don't you guys stock up?" He's like, "No, we have a couple things for sale. That's it."
Billy, what are you looking forward to do with Stugotz here on Radio Row? Because he has been dominating Radio Row. It's been impressive to watch the changes to Radio Row and see Stugotz evolve into a real king figure when he goes over there.
He's a diva at Radio Row is what I've learned. So Stugotz used to complain when we had a little table set up at Radio Row. He wanted to be on the big stage. He wanted to have the big setup. This year he has the big setup. First thing he says as soon as he gets there, "I don't like this."
Right, well,
miss a little
listen, I'd
table.
like to be amongst the local radio stations. And so what I would like DraftKings to do, and I appreciate everything they do for us, is take that big setup that we have and put it right in the middle of Radio Row. Because I want to be with the local radio stations. I love local radio. And so, but I am happy.
How many
We have a
local
great
radio
setup.
hits have you done? How much do you love them? How many local radio stations have you
I've
paid
done
in college for?
exactly no. Stugottsbook.com, everybody. Check it out.
$29.99.
How much has it changed, Mike? You said you went over there and you've seen a totally different thing. Radio is
Radio's dying. The last time that I went up to Radio Row that you actually ventured out there was the Devin Hester kickoff return Bears versus Colts Super Bowl. It was in Miami. That's what it took for you to get out there. And it was like a mess hall. You had to fight for your real estate. There were wranglers everywhere. Even though you were a local radio personality at the time, you were one of the more famous people there. So just going to the bathroom was a whole to-do because you knew that Tempe, Arizona would be pulling at your collar. And you go over there now, and there's 7 local radio stations. And you've literally seen over the last 20 years, over the years that you've been going, these stations stripped away. And they've literally been replaced with TikTok stations.
Yes.
Like there's like a row of 9 TikTok content factories out there. It's just totally different right now. I'm not saying it's a good or bad thing, but in September, our show is celebrating its 20th anniversary.
We old.
Yeah, we're really old. Thank you.
I made it 20 years with this guy.
And to see the industry totally change is, exciting because we're at the forefront of it. We went independent, we partnered up with DraftKings, and it worked out for us. But I'm really sad for the nasty Nates of Baltimore's of the world. Like, it's just, it was of a time. And now I think the only thing that's close to it is Twitter Spaces after a shocking college football loss.
Jessica, Lucy, how did you experience that? I saw that Lucy was passed out on a table somewhere because she's working too much.
Yeah, I was so tired, and I actually really didn't work that much. You guys didn't schedule me for that much stuff, so I was just chilling. I was just living my life.
Dan, the most disappointed I've ever been in Lucy was when you showed up yesterday and was like, have you guys been working a lot? And Lucy said no. What are you doing, Lucy? Lie!
When the big dog asks, when the big dog asks, you just tell him what he wants to hear, Lucy.
I think he was happy with my answer.
Roy, do you still plan on jumping in the pool after the show?
That's on the itinerary, yes.
Okay.
It's heated back there. It's heated, Roy.
Roy, why are you dressed like Jermaine Jackson?
He came straight from Toronto, Mike. Give him a break, all right?
Yeah. That's right, where he ate and drank and did a 5.5-minute video that had a guitar riff in it.
Listen to the hockey show.
Sometimes.
Everybody.
After the game.
Sometimes.
And the post-game show.
Sometimes.
Not the one that you are thinking about, the other one.
We appreciate your allegiance. We appreciate that you are the ones who braved the cold because a lot of people RSVP'd that got scared off by the cold. So thank you so much for caring about us that way. We will come and take pictures with you. And
Are we doing another segment?
Dan, we got one more.
I think what we should do, why don't we all walk off and we'll do an encore, and you guys all cheer a lot, and then we come back on.
All right, we're gonna do that. All right, can we manufacture one of these encores?
Yeah.
A rare good idea from Chris Cote.
You can all purr too, whatever you feel.
Maybe that's what Dan was trying to do. Dan, thank everybody and say we'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, everyone.
Why can't I be grateful to them on my own time? Why must I be on your scheduled time?
Well, because overtime rules in Nevada are very punitive.
The Dan Le Batard Show with Stugotz is presented by 1-800-Flowers.com. DraftKings official flowers for Valentine's.
Let's get this one going.
Why is the clock rolling? We haven't started yet.
Let's just pretend like he left the stage because honestly, the state that he's in, he'd probably take the entire desk with him. He'd
Pressure
forget
meter?
to unplug his headphones. We're back!
We're back!
You thought we were done. This is an encore. And I think I want to get JuJu Gotti on the stage for this encore.
Yay!
JuJu! Yeah,
Ooh.
I know. It's a Thursday.
Yeah.
And now, because you said it, I'm going to force him to dead sprint over here. JuJu Gotti!
Let's go. Let's do it.
Filling time, filling time.
He's been lamenting. He's been lamenting that he's been producing losers for our audience. It hurts JuJu. It hurts JuJu when he doesn't make winners for you. So he is coming over here to produce a winner.
Not exactly sprinting.
Not sprinting. He will not be told
He
to
will not sprint,
He will
yes.
come on his own time.
Make some noise, JuJu Gotti, guys.
It should be noted that Thursday Thunder is sponsored by DraftKings. Stay tuned because you'll hear more about DraftKings and all it has to offer, not just throughout this show, but tomorrow's show, all throughout the week. We thank DraftKings so much for their support. This is literally not possible without them. DraftKings, the crown is yours.
And yours, and yours. Go get that crown. It's all of yours.
Back on the show, ladies and gentlemen. Suck it, David Sampson. All righty. First and foremost, we are going with the big dog. You already know on the bicycle. He ride through the hood scaring Craig, Smokey, and all the folks. Debo Samuel, 4.5 catches. You got to dig it. Also, salute to my brother. He is a crazy individual. Wild hair looking be damned. George Kittle, 3.5 catches Sunday. You got to dig it. Also, I've been mistaken for this man in Germany a couple times. Rashee Rice, we are going over 65.5 yards for the kid. You dig it. And also, last but not least, Dan Le Batard's favorite player in the entire universe. MVS Marcus Beckwith, however the hell you say it. 18.5 yards. You got to dig it. Salute to DraftKings. Salute to my brothers and sisters on the stage looking so beautiful and blessed. I don't know what the hell this is, but that's my dog. Back to you,
say
Mike.
the same thing.
I'd like to circle back around real quick and talk a little bit more about Stugotz's book, because it is a real thing. We are not making up any of the things that we are saying. It has long been awaited, Stugotz's personal record book. And I have another story that I don't think anyone at this table knows, which I want you to imagine the surprise of Hall of Famer Andre Dawson, who was at my wedding. When Stugotz...
Make up that name.
When Stugotz calls...
Thank you, Mike. It's an important... He was at your wedding.
It's an important detail because it's the only reason Stugotz has had any interaction with him, to make the phone call to Andre Dawson, in which he explained to a very serious Andre Dawson, I need you to write 500 to 1,000 words on why you are a Hall of Famer, because in my personal record book, I am saying that you shouldn't be someone who won an MVP.
That's it.
Of the league, and I need you to make the argument on the other side.
What's the matter, Billy?
He's in the Hall of Fame.
No, I know, but my argument is you cannot be an MVP of any league and be on a last place team. And the Cubs, the year he won the MVP, I think they won 42 games. And so he had a nice season, but you can't be the most valuable player in any league if your team finishes in last place.
A fine argument. I want you to understand.
Russell Westbrook would like a word, by the way.
The shamelessness in making a phone call to a Hall of Fame. Hello. Yes, Andre. Yes, it's Stugotz. I don't think you, Hawk. I don't think you should have.
Be calling him Andre.
I don't think you should have won the MVP.
Yes.
Do you mind if I request a favor of you? Would you write 500 to 1,000 words, more than I've written in my own book, explaining why you deserve what I am saying you did not deserve?
And he said yes with a smile. I mean, it's unbelievable.
It really is unbelievable.
After 5 minutes of me explaining to him why he was not the MVP in my personal record book, I said, listen, blank page, blank slate, take a sledgehammer to me. And Andre Dawson said, I will, thank you. StugottsBook.com.
You guys don't find any of this amazing? That this is actually happening?
It's ridiculous, man.
That he is going to write a book without...
It hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, we got a website.
It hasn't happened yet.
Wait a minute.
With a cover image that says cover coming soon.
Yeah.
There's a lot of empty promises,
Exactly.
especially when Stugotz is at media week during the Super Bowl, Dan.
There's also, by the way, a little button that you can click to get updates on Dan Stanzik at the bottom of the website for some reason.
Very nice.
Or not. You don't have to mess with Dan Stanzik at all. He's not a great guy.
Jessica, have you seen or have you witnessed any Stugotz lies this week, or has he
I mean, other than all of them, yeah. My favorite was when he was like going to get a smoke break in the middle of when we needed to record something. The first thing Monday morning, it was like 7:30, and he's like, "I'll be right back, buddy. I gotta take a smoke." It takes 30 minutes to walk from where we were set up to the nearest outdoor area.
It does.
I'll be right back. No, you won't. There is no possible way you could ever be back quickly.
But I worked it out since, so I have found it.
Yeah, we did the work without you.
Well, no,
We did an entire episode of Mystery Break during a smoke break.
I know, but now I have a quicker path to smoking at the media center because I gave the guy $100. I'm just kidding.
You say that about Stugotz. He does always have an ability just to merge at the right time, though. He's gone, and it's like we don't have him, and then he's just there waddling in right at the right time.
Ready to
Them
go.
El Nino winds kicking right now. Goddamn.
We got
The Windy City.
We got pretty fortunate here with these 25-mile-an-hour winds not screwing up our audio before this. Billy, can you please?
There's a whole bunch of purring for Purdy now. They're cold as all hell.
Billy, I want you people. I want the people to hear your real stories about what wrangling Stugotz has been this week, because he has kicked Radio Row's ass.
So is Billy, by the way. I have to be honest with you. Yeah.
How about the Duke?
How about
Billy's
the
got one of the
Duke?
toughest
Billy
jobs
is
in
so
all of the
organized,
industry.
man. He has me where I need to be at all times. He's been great. Billy is great.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you have any good stories for us?
It just, you know how he is. He's set up, you give him a schedule, and it's like, just do this, it'll be super simple. And then he's like, I'm going to take a little break. I'll be back.
That's what Radio Row's
And then we
all
just
about,
have
Billy.
40 minutes of nothing. Then we lose the stage that we're on, and we have to do it at another stage. It's just, I'm just glad that you guys were all here to kind of see how exactly these things happen.
You had Little Dicky, though.
We had Lil Dicky
I
yesterday.
had no idea who he was.
Thank you. He had no idea who Lil Dicky was. He's like,
right.
why are we having this guy on? I'm like, this is probably the biggest guest we're gonna have, Stugotz. Like, you should probably. He comes on. He's like, my daughters are so excited that I'm talking to you. You're their favorite rapper. They've been telling me for days. They've been telling me how excited they are.
It's Lil Dicky. You're Little Dicky.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I love all of you. I really do.
We love you too, Stu.
StugotzBook.com.
Thank you, Billy. Did you buy a copy?
I'm the little dick around here.
I'm more burr for Brock right now than purr for Purdy. I'm not gonna lie.
What can we do for Mahomes? We'll think about it.
Nothing, Chris. Nothing.
You bailed on that pretty quick.
You realized there was nowhere to go with that name.
I'll have some tomorrow.
We are fundamentally, this group of people, I think I can, well, I can't speak for Iowa and for Jessica. But,
Okay.
Iowa.
Iowa.
This is a group of people that's not equipped for this
Hawkeyes.
these particular temperatures.
Clark.
Look at Billy, not equipped for these
This is
temperatures.
terrible. I love you, but this is terrible.
When we were getting ready this morning, I had to explain to Jeremy what a hand warmer was. He was like, do I just take it out? I'm like, you have to shake it. It's going to
How
make
do you
your
wake
hands
these
warm.
bad boys up? I was like, yeah, come on.
I was so embarrassed.
Mine are cranking right now. Do you want one?
It is so cold. Toss me one of those bad boys.
But you're not cold, right, Jessica? This is not cold for you.
This is cold, objectively.
I mean, she told us she's in -30 and -40.
The
This
wind
isn't
has
like,
picked up the last 15 minutes or so. This
the
is
wind that hurts. Yeah, it's biting me right now.
So, Roy, when are you going in this pool?
Yeah.
It's 85 degrees in there, Roy.
But I don't know if this is.
Roy,
Bro, we got a minute left.
You got a minute to do it, Roy. Roy, you've got now a minute of peer pressure.
Give it to us.
Will Roy give us the payoff in the last 50 seconds of jumping into the pool?
Roy, we got 45
We got 40 seconds. Roy's gonna jump in the pool.
We did not plan this. I just
Do
threw
it.
this at
Do it
Roy.
by one that we have a camera shot of. Like, do it by the gym.
30 seconds, Roy.
Get there, Roy.
Come on, Roy.
It's the entire length of the circuit. Props to the interviewer you're working with, Roy. Let's go.
He's a showman.
He's gonna jump in 7 seconds after we're done.
Yeah, and as soon as he jumps in, the Greg Cote Heehaw 3 are going to take us home.
Here he goes.
10 seconds. 9,
10 seconds.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Yeah!
That's such a weird job.
Let's go, Roy!
What just happened?
Roy won't be here tomorrow.
The rare pencil dive.
Take it away, Greg Cote.
Thank you, fans. Thank you, fans.
Thank you, everybody. We're going to come out.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks to my friends.
We will see you tomorrow. And bring friends.
The Dan Le Batard Show at Stugotz is presented by DiGiorno. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
Trailers for sale or rent. Rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes. But 2 hours of pushing broom. By 8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means by no means. King of the road. 3rd boxcar, midnight train. Destination Bangor, Maine. Made over I don't pay no union dues. I smoke old stogies I have found. Short, but not too big around. I'm a man of means by no means. King of the road. I know every engineer on every train. All of their children and all of their names. And every handout in every town. Every lock that ain't locked when no one's around. I sing trailers for sale or rent. Rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes. But 2 hours of pushing broom. Buys an 8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means by no means. King of the road.
Greg Cote, everybody!
Greg Cote! Thank you. Stay warm.
Thank you all for being here.
See you tomorrow, maybe. What's he doing up here?
JuJu.
What's he doing up here?
I love you, Greg. Y'all already know this is my big brother. But we got one more round of trivia. Can you believe it? You dig?
Let's go.
I got to take this mic because I lost mine. Oh, he got mine. Salute. A little too late. Give it up to PJ Carlissimo, ladies and gentlemen. My brother, who we got? What's your name, brother?
Mike.
Mike, you already know where you're from, bro.
Chicago.
Hey. The Bears are trash. All righty. Who is the most hated villain from the show? I did not write this, but who is the most hated villain from the show?
David Sampson, final answer.
Correct. All right, question number 2, brother. Who has been with the show longest besides Dan and Stugotz?
Mike Ryan Ruiz.
You got to know it, my brother Mike Ryan. Great job, brother. One more question for you. This might be the easiest question. I can ask this to the whole world. Who is Lucy's favorite team?
Iowa?
You goddamn right. You feel me? Thank you, brother. Appreciate your time and your energy. You dig it. Give him a round of applause. I know we cold. Somebody find Roy, too. He got pneumonia in his booty right now. I already know it. What's your name, brother? Look, the drip. What's your name, brother?
Rick.
You feel me? Rick got the high top box. I ain't seen one of them since kid was like this. You dig? You feel me? You're fresh as hell, big brother. All right. Who from the shipping container sometimes calls baseball games?
Oh. Yeah.
Okay. Security?
Get him out of here. They cheat.
Billigan for FIU.
Absolutely, you correct. Yeah, you threw the sauce on it. You feel me? I love it, brother. All righty. Now that's too easy, too. Come on, give me that. Who is the show's favorite intern?
Favorite intern. It's not Tim D'Antoni anymore. Oh, Mr. Sure.
Oh, you correct, Mike Sure. You correct, Mike Sure. You did it. One more question for my dog with the high top fade in this frigid, frozen tundra. What is a heater?
Stugotz, literally.
Judges? He's correct. Thank you, brother, for your time, bro. Man, we appreciate it, man. Thank y'all for all pulling up, man. Y'all pray for Roy. Keep him in y'all prayers, man. And see y'all tomorrow, man. Thank y'all.